It's April 8, 2024, Monday. Good morning. This is Arian Maybalan,
Robert Abejero.
Shalami Katigan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Education News Update, the ultimate news that you can trust.
Today, we turn our focus to a topic that shapes the future of our nation about education. As we navigate through these challenging times, the importance of robust and adaptive education system has never been more crucial.
We will delve into the current state of our education system, the challenges it faces, and an innovative solution being implemented to overcome them.
Stay tuned as we bring you the latest developments and insights from the educators, students, and policymakers. This is Education News Update, a special report dedicated to empowering our nation through knowledge.
For news headlines, Vice President Duterte delivered her second basic education statement. DepEd gradual return to old school calendar starting school year 2024 to 2025. Department of Budget and Management has earned 5.830 billion for construction of over 1.8k classrooms. Vice President Duterte touts DepEd's program for teachers, student welfare and basic education. DepEd backs hike in teachers' pay but wants appropriate amount. DepEd launches Matatag K-10 curriculum to start in school 2024 to 2025. All Fridays throughout the current school year will be designated as a catch-up day, with the goal of improving the reading skills of the Filipino learners.
Vice President Duterte delivered her second basic education statement. Daisy Jane Iglesias for the report.
School-wide Wi-Fi interconnectivity of all different offices and schools nationwide. This was a promise of Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte as she delivered her business report for 2024.
Will DepEd DG Ad 2028, the agency hopes to optimize the use of technology to benefit students. As to the recurring problem of lack of classrooms, Duterte said over 3,000 classrooms had been built, while 6,000 more are in the various stages of construction. Duterte said the curriculum has been decongested to focus on the foundational skills of the youth. The pilot test of the K-10 curriculum is ongoing in the different schools in the country in preparation for full implementation for school year 2024 to 2025.
In the next ballot says they are joining strength for all those tireless sacrifices in the name of education, students, teachers, partners in the government, and private sectors. For Educational News Update, this is Daisy Diaz, back to the studio.
Thank you, Daisy Diaz, for your update. DepEd gradual return to old school calendar starting school year 2024-2025. Giselle Humadas for the report.
The Department of Education announced the gradual return of the old school break starting next school year. DepEd made a pronouncement through Department Order No. 3 Series of 2024. Based on the order, the adjusted end date of the current school year 2023 to 2024 shall be on May 31, 2024. Originally, the end of school year 2023 to 2024 was supposed to be June 14. Meanwhile, the start of school year 2024 to 2025 will be on July 29, 2024 Monday, and then end May 16, 2025 Friday.
Unang-una, iniisip natin paano kung mas bilisan natin yung pag-shift, no? But mako-compromise kasi yung school days ng ating mga learners at mahihirapan din yung ating mga teachers na maituro lahat ng competencies. So as you can see, magiging gradual yung shift ng ating school calendar, no? Back to the usual April-May break.
DepEd considered the preference of parents, teachers, and education groups for a joint school opening to avoid holding classes during the dry season from April to May. According to Attorney Michael Pua, spokesperson Department of Education, that at first we thought about how we could speed up the shift, but the school days will get compromised to the learner and the teacher will have a hard time to teach all competency. So as you can see, will be gradual the shift school calendar back to the usual April and May break. For Educational News Update, this is Giselle Humadas, back to the studio.
Thank you, Giselle Humadas, for the report. The Department of Budget and Management has earned 5.830 billion pesos for the construction of over 1.8k classrooms. Rebecca Lipon for the report.
The Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, has earned 5.833 billion pesos to fund the construction of more than 1.8 thousand new classrooms across 216 sites nationwide. This initiative is a doing effort by the Department of Public Works and Highways, or DPWH. In the Department of Education, or DepEd, it aims to fortify educational infrastructure and provide enhanced learning environments for students. Projects support DepEd basic education facilities month, focusing on improving focus areas, including classroom provision, building replacement, water and sanitation facilities repairs. DBM, or Department of Budget and Management, highlights the crucial role of education and nation building, aligned with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. These investments in education infrastructure will provide better learning environments for our students. It is also an important step towards improving the quality of education in the Philippines. For education's news updates, this is Rebecca Libon, back to the studio.
What's another story to hear?
If you would ask me what makes Nescafe stand out the most, it's because of the quality of its beans. The taste, smooth and creamy.
What's another line to say when it's love shared by you? A cup in hand, you know it's worth your while. A cup in hand, can you just stay for a while? Let minutes turn to moments. Let's sip, let's share. It all starts with a Nescafe.
And we're back. This is Education News Update, the ultimate news that you can trust. Vice President Duterte thoughts DepEd's program for teachers, student welfare in basic education. Diana Helboy for the report.
In a recent development, Vice President Duterte has expressed his commendation for the Department of Education, or DepEd's new program. This initiative is focused on the welfare of both teachers and students involved in basic education.
The Vice President emphasized the importance of this program in providing a conclusive learning environment, as well as in improving the overall quality of education. The initiative is expected to bring significant changes in the educational landscape, promoting the welfare of the key stakeholders, our teachers who are the backbone of education, and the students who are the future of our nation.
Stay tuned as we continue to bring you more updates on these progressive steps towards educational reforms. This is Diana Mio Helboy, back to the studio.
Thank you, Diana Helboy, for your update. DepEd backs hike in teachers' pay but wants appropriate amount. Joy Piol for the report.
The Department of Education says it is all for increasing the salary of public school teachers but would want to determine its appropriate amount.
The Department of Education says it is all for increasing the salary of public school teachers but would want to determine its appropriate amount. According to DepEd Deputy Spokesperson, Assistant Secretary Frances Bringasas, they are awaiting a World Bank to study determine proper teacher pay, raise for teacher as such as information is needed without disrupting the agency's staffing pattern. We are not opposed to a salary increases, but we need to consider that it's the DBM, Department of Budget and Management, that determine our fiscal pay and that the department has a large bureaucracy department. The DepEd official statements were a reaction to a bill filed in the House of Representatives seeking a 50,000 to 60,000 minimum monthly salary for teachers. According to Bringasas, DepEd had already engaged with the World Bank to conduct the study even before the wage hike bill was filed in the House. Before filling the bill Congress, we have engaged the World Bank to study the percentage of increase that can be given considering our world numbers.
Brinasas assured public school teacher that DepEd would continue to advocate additional benefits for them and that it had already submitted a favorable position papers supporting bills to improve their salaries and other perks. For education news updates, this is Joyce and Brian Tiong. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Joy Pion, for your update. DepEd launches Matatag K-10 curriculum to start the school year 2024-2025. June Kenneth Vasquez for the report.
The Department of Education or DepEd launched the Matatag K-10 curriculum. The Department of Education or DepEd launched the Matatag K-10 curriculum earlier today in August 10 with the Vice President Sara Duterte led the program that aims to improve the learning outcomes and success of Filipino students. With this, the DepEd on targets to strengthen the quality of education in the country through the Matatag K-10 curriculum. Meanwhile, there will no longer be a separate mother tongue subject, but it will still be used a mode of instruction depending on area. DepEd also said it will add subjects gradually as students' level goes up. The pilot run of this new curriculum is get this upcoming school year in select schools, and teachers will undergo trainings, while the printing of new textbooks are underway.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez, for your updates. All Fridays throughout the current school year will be designated as a Catch-Up Friday, with a goal of improving the reading skill of Filipino learners. Maria Garang for the report.
The Department of Education has launched a program called Catch-Up Fridays in the Philippines. This program aims to enhance students' reading skills and has been implemented nationwide since January 12, 2024.
Pinagbigyan tuon din natin ng pansin yung ating Catch-Up Fridays na sisimulan na natin sa January 12. We issued the guidelines last night. As you know, doon sa Catch-Up Fridays na sinisimulan natin, it's reading, let's focus on reading, but it's not just reading. It will be reading, and then there will also be values, ed, and peace competencies.
The Department of Education has launched a program called Catch-Up Fridays in the Philippines. This program aims to enhance student learning skills and has been implemented nationwide since January 12, 2024. During Catch-Up Fridays, students in public schools and community learning centers engage in various activities to strengthen their learning. One of these activities is Drop Everything and Read, where students have the opportunity to choose a book they like and read quietly. The program allows students to enjoy reading, improve their understanding, and explore different books. The day is divided into two parts, where the first part is focusing on reading activities to enhance student reading abilities through exercises and enjoyable tasks. The second part of the day emphasizes values education, health, and peace. It is important to note that Catch-Up Fridays are not graded, and teachers assess students' progress through reflection journals, which help them understand students' growth and provide necessary support. Teachers appreciate Catch-Up Fridays as it allows students to review what they have learned during the week, and it assists teachers in identifying areas that require further attention. The program aims to improve the overall performance of students in reading and other subjects, aligning with the President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s goal of ensuring the success of all students.
DepEd envisions Catch-Up Fridays as a means to create a positive and supportive learning environment where students can develop strong reading skills and excel in their studies. For Education News Updates, this is Ria Garao for the report. Back to the studio.
This is the Education News Update for this Monday.
Thank you for watching. Again, this is Arian Maypalan,
Robert Abejero,
Shalami Katigan
for the Education News and Updates.